pause up. He's helping. So we are going to be making a fun little meal today that we call Sly's favorite. Let's get started. Alright, so for today's meal we're going to be encompassing it or comprising it out of beef, some bacon, some pork, oh, and also your chicken hearts and gizzards. And then the veggies are going to be broccoli, carrots, green pepper, zucchini, and yellow squash. We are adding egg to it as well today, as well as a little bit of brown rice, some purple basil, parsley. That both of those are from the garden. This one's frozen, that one was just dried and put into containers, and then some fresh ginger. We'll be adding all that in together, and we'll show you how that all comes together for the meal. Alright, so as you can see, I've got some of the beef in here. This was still kind of defrosting, so I'll just kind of break that up a little bit. And I'm just cracking them on the flat surface, so I don't get any of the shells in there that I don't need just yet. Well, not that it would actually hurt them at all, because we are going to be adding eggshells at the end. Make sure that they get all cooked off with that meat and stuff. So we can put in the beef, bacon palooza, and the hearts. And I just went ahead and I left them a little bit frozen and sliced them. It worked out a little bit easier, but just please be very careful and don't slice off your finger. And then the leftover couple pork chops. So we'll let that cook off, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll get the rest of the ingredients added. Okay, so as you can see, it's cooking down nicely, and I just want to mention that I did, because I don't like the meat to char. So I added just about a quarter cup of water initially. We didn't catch that on film before, I broke to allow it to cook for a while. So it is starting to brown up nicely and incorporate all together. So I will go ahead and start adding in the veggies, because you don't need to overcook the veggies. You just kind of need to let them wilt a little bit, soften up a tiny bit. Some dogs will totally take it raw and be happy with it. Others will not. And that's okay. And depending on what you find as you start going through different ingredients and trying different things, you'll learn what your dogs will and will not like. And you can certainly add or omit any of those at any point. Any of the ingredients that I have in my recipes, you can omit them or add more of something based on what your dog's preferences are. So looks like it's going to be another pretty one. Love all the fun colors. So we put in our broccoli and our carrots and green pepper and zucchini, and this yellow is just some grated yellow squash, also summer squash. We'll go ahead and let that soften up a little bit. The ginger I like to leave till the very end, as well as any of the other herbs that we're putting in. It seems like, oh, you're just flavoring it with the herbs, but you're actually not. There's tons of minerals and vitamins that you do add when you add to your meal, when you do add the different herbs and stuff like that. There's A, there's K, there's selenium, there's I believe with magnesium and all those other fun things. So and C, which is very important for them as well. And so it's always good to add those also. So I just kind of add, they're never incorporated really, my herbs are never really incorporated into my 80, 15, and 5 split. For those that aren't aware that this might be your first video that you're watching, 80% should be your meats or your protein source. 5% of that should be your fall meats, which are your hearts and your gizzards that we put into this batch. 15% should be your fruits and or veggies, or a combination thereof. Today we're just kind of doing veggies. And then 5%, bringing the full to the 100%, would be your grains, and that could be your brown rices, or you can do quinoa, you could do a whole bunch of different other things. You could do some couscous if you want. Get fancy and just whatever your little heart desires, whatever you have in your kitchen normally. You don't have to make it a super expensive ordeal. So we'll just let this soften down a little bit, the veggies, and then we'll come back and show you how we add the the herbs in, and then also at the very end when we bag up the individual portions, we will be adding our eggshells in at that point. This is our freshly chopped ginger, and if anybody knows how to propagate this stuff really easily, please let me know, because I've tried and it just sits there, does absolutely nothing. This is some parsley. I just dried this. This is out of our garden as well this year. And then some purple basil, also out of the garden. So we're just gonna blend that all in together. Let all that goodness incorporate for a minute. Okay. So as you can also see that we haven't really charred anything. Like I said, we did add that little small quarter cup of water. Whoops, there goes my towel. Added the quarter cup of water just to prevent the charring and browning on the initial bottom for the food. And so we're just gonna let that go for another minute, and then we'll set it up, pull it off to cool, and we'll go ahead and portion it out. Is this snorting? No drooling on camera. So we just took out a small portion here to kind of help with the cooling process. And I'm gonna bag his up into just about one, woo, that's still kind of steamy, isn't it, guys? Into 1 cup portions. That's Beryl wanting to go out, guys, if you heard the bells, sorry. He's wanting to go out potty, but he can wait just a second. And you wait, Mommy, okay? You wait just 1 minute. You're so cute. You're gonna have a treat. You just wait 1 minute. You get to try it, okay? But we'll just go ahead and put that together right here now. And I will be adding in the egg shells. All right. The egg shells are already ground up into a powder. I'm going to go ahead and put in just about 1/4 teaspoon in each bag. Go ahead and close these up, but we'll just go ahead and let Beryl take a taste sample here and see if he likes this particular recipe. I'm sure he will. Wait. You wait. Okay? Wait. You're drooling. You're cute. You wait. Will you wait like a good boy? You can sniff up and no wait. No taste. You wait. Wait. You wait, Angel. It's okay. You wait. Okay. Sometimes we need to reinforce the wait. Whoops. Make sure you get every bite. And he's happy to have it. Here. You can't see through your ears. Alright, well, it seems like he's liked it. Hopefully your babies will like this recipe too. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. We just really adore you guys. Bless you all for watching us. And have a great week. Pause up.